This is the Simplistic Reviews Podcast. They talk movies. They talk TV. They talk about Amanda Bynes' self-inflicted self-destruction with a strange amount of glee.
She's a train wreck, and yet I still hit it.
I'm your announcer, Julie. And I once shot a man in Denver just to watch him die. So don't fuck with me.
That's Johnny Cash.
Was it?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Agree to disagree. Here are your hosts, Matthew Stewart, DJ Valentine, and Justin Polizzi.
Hello, HPV. This is the Simplistic Reviews Podcast. I am joined by two men who do not have throat cancer.
Yeah.
Justin Polizzi and Matthew Stewart. As far as I know, I'm not 100% certain.
Butt cancer.
Throat cancer. It feels like we've been gone for like I don't know, 3 years.
Yeah, we've been gone for a while. Where have we been?
Let's do some a really quick yes or no questions of things that we may have missed in the month. I'm gonna ask you a question, yes or no. You just give me the yes or no. All right, Justin, Twist in Iron Man 3, like or don't like?
I don't mind it. I could care.
All right, Matt,
I'm good with it. But you write out an entire character you can't bring back anymore. So yeah.
Twist in Star Trek, Justin, like or don't like?
Don't like.
Ooh, Matt, like or don't
ambivalent.
like?
It's all coming.
Ambivalent.
It's all coming a mile away.
I
mean, come on now. Unless you're an idiot, you didn't see. I mean, you saw it coming.
All right. Philip Seymour Hoffman addicted to smack, like or don't like? Justin,
I like.
What did you say? What? Philip Seymour Hoffman addicted to smack?
You didn't know
He
that?
is? Oh, I'm cool with that.
Oh my God,
No
where
wonder
have you
he's so
been?
good.
That explains.
That explains
so
everything.
much.
No wonder he's an
That's
Oscar
why I
winner.
say like. I love it. I'm glad he's addicted to heroin. Whatever he's taken to make him do that, keep.
He must get the good
doing
smack.
it.
He must get the good heroin too, because it doesn't affect him at all. I
That's
want
that
that heroin.
Academy Award-winning Capote smack. You don't know nothing about
It's
that.
got the
smack.
Bane smack.
That's 1950
I
smack.
love this kind of smack.
Smack is delicious.
I eat it for breakfast.
Not as much smack as you take, I'm afraid.
With 2% milk.
Oh, you
Eat a
think smack is
teaspoon
your
of
friend?
sugar.
You do smack like a young man. I was born doing smack.
By the time I was a man, it meant nothing to me.
When I found out Philip Seymour Hoffman was doing smack, I was like, ew.
I didn't hear about that. That's awesome, though. Good for him.
That's awesome. I was like, don't check into rehab. Now all his performances, he's going to go back to Twister Philip Seymour Hoffman. I
What's
wanted to
wrong
make
with
a
Twister,
master...
Philip? Food.
Food. People forget he was in some shitty movies when he first came out.
Twister was okay, though. Come on.
I like Twister.
You can't handle
love
the Twister,
Twister.
man. It's probably one of
Twister
John
was the
LaFonte's
first
best
DVD
movies.
I've ever watched.
Oh man, I just remember like watching Twister, not realizing it was Philip Seymour Hoffman, and then
What
like
he would become.
being hit over the head with like how good Philip Seymour Hoffman was. Then watching Twister like later in my life, going, what the fuck is Philip? It's like watching like Al Pacino in like the Care Bear movie or something. It's like, what are you doing in this? What are you doing here?
Hey,
Or any movie now.
Any movie he's ever done at the time.
He's
Every
gone
movie
back
he's
to
done
Care
since
Bear
Heat.
movie.
Time once again to prove the boys' vocabulary consists of something other than shit, fuck, and cocksucker. It's word of the month.
All right, word of the month, Justin. What is your word of the month of May? We discussed this previously on the text machine.
We did.
What word will Justin use for this?
I could use the one, but I think you're going to use that one. So I'm going to go with, let's say, gay.
Gay.
Oh, happy gay or homosexual?
Oh, come on now.
In a way, both.
Okay. What was? I really want to know where this is going. Continue.
Well, in happiness-wise, I got to finally see Star Trek, and because I've been waiting for that. Also Iron Man, but and then Man of Steel comes out, and then also on the HBO side, you have a certain a little bit gay,
Mini gay.
or a lot gay.
Ass fucking gay.
Cancer guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
HPV in the mouth.
HPV guy. Film on HBO Films, and I highly enjoyed it. And so
Every
gay
time-
happiness
Still
and gay
haven't
gay.
seen it, so
I want to see it, but every time I keep forgetting the name. It's called the Cabalabra.
behind the candelabra.
Behind the
Oh my-
candelabra.
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 Yes, yeah.
We keep making HPV jokes because, in case you've been under a rock somewhere, Michael Douglas says that he got HPV from going down on his wife.
We don't know who. He did. He
never
didn't
said who. He
announce
never
who
specified.
he was going down on
Oh,
to get
but
this
he said he definitely got
disease.
throat cancer.
He went down on a
From
goldfish.
Yeah, fucking dirty goldfish from the carnival.
But wait, you said in your review, so Soderbergh said he's retiring for after that. Why is Soderbergh retiring?
Well, he said that for years, but
Yeah.
Is he like 50 years old? What is he retiring
your
from?
age.
no, he's done.
Yeah, I know.
It's like like Quentin Tarantino. I don't know if you ever listened to what he said about.
Yeah,
Well, he was
he
more
has a
pissed
reason
off
for
about the whole
retiring.
digital transfer and
Digital
Right.
shit.
anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
And he loves his red. I think he uses a red.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why a lot of yellow colors pop, and you'll see a lot of his films they have yellow because, from what I understand, it's not being done correctly, and it's this signature of his. But that's what he wants to end because, from what I understand, he doesn't enjoy filmmaking, I guess, as much, and doesn't like where everything is going. Just like Quentin Tarantino doesn't like how all projections in movie theaters now are, digital projections, and there's no film anymore.
Yeah,
It's
they're
just
getting rid of that stuff.
just digital. Which, I mean, the passion with Quentin Tarantino, I can see.
It's a
I
different
respect
kind of
that.
passion, though. I think from Tarantino to
Then
Soderbergh, I think.
Soderbergh is, I don't know. He's been saying it for years now, but I'm, like I said, good. If that's the last film, then that's good because it was good. I was very well done.
It's like a rapper retiring, though. I mean, what are you retiring for?
It's like
Stanley
Jay-Z, he's
Kubrick
gonna
directed
come
till he
back.
was
Don't worry.
dead.
He's gonna come out with the Grey album.
I'm sure he'll still produce or something. He's just probably gonna go to Mexico and snort a lot of cocaine.
So,
That's what he was doing before, though. So what the fuck's the difference?
yeah. Have you seen Sex, Lies, and Videotape?
He was storing coke back in the 80s. Early 90s. He was all about coke.
Ocean's 11 was like when he was getting clean.
Yeah. He's like, off the shit, finally.
I'm finally clean. I'm clean. Oh shit, there's George Clooney.
Oh,
I'm
the
high.
girlfriend experience. I'm back in coke.
I'm back and go. Thank you, Sasha Grey. Thank you.
Probably one of the worst movies I've ever watched.
I've only
Girlfriend
seen 20
Experience?
minutes of the. Oh
it
god,
has
it's
its
like,
redeeming moments, but it's kind of annoying.
the end.
Just
because it ends.
Well, I
you
mean,
might as well just go on Google and type in Sasha Grey.
just type in
jerk off,
Sasha Grey
and then go to
filmography,
bed.
and just go on some type of like porn channel and just like Sasha Grey porn. Have a good time with
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna get way better.
And you get at least
Trust
you get
me.
naked Sasha Grey. You don't get like.
At
Her,
least
If
you
you're
get better
expecting like
story.
a really well shot Sasha Grey porno, you're gonna be sadly disappointed.
yeah, it's like, oh, Sasha Grey's in this. I'm going to see titties. No, you don't.
Nope.
You hear her talking about her
You saw
shoes
more
that
of her
she's
in
wearing.
Entourage than you saw in freaking saw her in that damn movie.
Yeah.
Oh god, Matt, what is your word of the month
Word of the month.
of May that just passed?
Damn, man. A lot of stuff, but I think.
A lot of stuff happened.
Well, God, we'll probably end up bringing this up later again, though. But
Yeah.
I'll make it wedding.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wedding for
Yeah,
two things.
Here comes a spoiler alert. Here comes a huge
Yeah,
spoiler
okay,
if you haven't watched.
If you haven't seen this shit already, go. I don't know. Go jump off a goddamn bridge, or you're an idiot. By the way. Two things. I'll bring up the first thing. Okay, I'm getting married next week. 1 week
Yes.
from today, I'll be married.
Now I'm afraid to go because
Dude, we're gonna be playing the Reigns of Castamere during the ceremony.
if I hear that, I'm running to the door. I'm gone.
If you start hearing like a string section
pull
of
a
the Reigns of
Usain Bolt
Reigns
out
of
of
Castamere,
there.
you gotta leave.
I'm gone.
That's the
what's-
Lannister.
Yeah,
I
know
should
what's funny?
probably leave.
yeah.
You know what's funny? This is how unobservant I am because I watched that episode of. We was talking about Game of Thrones.
Yes, we're talking about the Red Wedding, the big episode 9 shit that went down in Game of Thrones. Where,
I was watching that. I saw that episode on the train to work, and I was like half asleep. And my friend, I watched it. I saw everything, and I was like, God, this is horrible. Now I gotta go to work. I'm like, So then my friend calls me and tells me, "Man, you saw that episode of Red Wedding?" And then I was like, "Yeah, it was great." He goes, "Man, I knew everything was going down when I heard that song."
That's the thing.
I'm like,
People,
what song?
I mean,
I didn't even notice the damn song was playing.
I think that's more of a book thing. I think.
Did you notice the drummer from Coldplay?
No.
He was in it?
Yeah.
Please tell me you're joking.
Google it, bitches.
The Coldplay drummer's there? Was Apple there?
Justin wouldn't make that up, so it has to be true.
It has to be true.
Out of all the bands I could have picked.
Oh my God.
You could have said Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. The drummer from
I would have believed that. I would have believed that.
The drummer from War.
Medieval.
You should have saw him. He was fucking jamming.
Fucking train, man. Fucking train.
Oh boy, but yeah, that episode, oof.
Yeah, it was
alright.
it was decent. It was decent.
It's only traumatized half of America.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of the people that I know, and I'm sure all of us know, is like everybody watches Game of Thrones. If they don't, they're probably legally retarded. But
Yes.
You saw it and you're like, holy shit! And everybody, like Twitter, Facebook, all the social media stuff just kind of blew up at that point. So
people who've never watched what's going on, or like, oh my god,
whoa, they just killed a bunch of people.
Why is Twitter breaking? Twitter broke.
Yeah, Twitter was like, oh, I'm broken. I'm a bird who's dead. My wing broke.
Flapping his wings
flapping his fucking wings in a circle. Like, it's like a. But yeah,
the thing about that episode, we haven't really talked about Game of Thrones much. We talked about it like one episode that was dedicated.
We talked about it early in the season, so we talked probably the last time we did a podcast.
It's deserving of more, but it's just the fact that I don't like any of the characters who got, spoiler alert, murked.
The people that got murdered, I'm like, okay.
I'm like, first off,
Dummies.
what's his name?
You're an idiot.
I'm probably I'm in the minority. I don't like, what's his name? Is it,
Rob Stark?
Rob.
Not Rob? You talking about Rob?
Yeah, Rob. He's a jerk. He's not a jerk. He's a dummy.
Well, he's more stupid than anything else. He gets kind of, he fell for the pussy.
Twice.
Well,
twice.
Was it twice? Twice or once? What was the second time?
First he banged her, then he married her. Then he cut off.
Well, then he impregnated her.
Did he?
I think that was the thing. That was his downfall. If he didn't get her pregnant, it would have been fine. Because even what's his name
worst television death I've ever seen, which I told Matt before. It was a mic drop stabbing.
It was the best. That was like
the guy stabs her and like walks away like
dude. He stabbed her like
he's like an 8 Mile.
Times,
he's like
5 times in the stomach.
Well, yeah,
he just dropped her ass on the ground.
Doesn't he slit her throat though?
No, well he slit what's her name's throat.
He
slit the mother's throat.
Yeah, Lady Stark.
Lady Stark. Yeah. So people got killed pretty bad.
He stabs her like 9 times.
Yeah, that baby was dead before she died.
Like 8 Mile drops the knife like, what up? Like, that's how I roll, son. I just stab pregnant chicks, yo.
Yeah.
Just walks off. I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
That was the worst death of all of them. That was the worst of all of them.
Yeah,
you kind of know when she's like, "Oh, I'm with child," and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a son, and I'm gonna name it Ned."
Ned's dead.
If you name anybody Ned in Game of Thrones,
dead. Ned's
they're dead.
First thing that comes to your mind is, she's gonna have a car accident.
Yeah.
They're gonna invent the car, and then immediately she's gonna get hit by one.
What is this new
invention?
Invention we have? It has 4 wheels.
Get in it, honey. Oh my God,
no,
it's a semi truck. I don't know how.
Because we don't have roads yet. We have there's a bunch of dirt everywhere. We have the King's Road that's not a road.
Work as well as we thought.
But it's gonna come back, so you'll see.
Yeah, we're reaching the part of the show where, because they said it was broken down into people who have read the book and people who have not read the book, but we're reaching the point of the show now where I stopped reading because that was the last big event that I knew of.
I still know a few things beyond this. But this was like the thing, and I kind of had a feeling this is how this season was going to end. They had to end the season this way because it was like massive events. But we still got one episode left. But every single year, episode 9 is always always the place where the shit goes down in episode 9. You have
wasn't last year when
that was
Tyrion like burned the boats.
Yeah, Blackwater was last year. And the first season was Ned Stark getting his head cut off. So you have Ned Stark getting his head cut off, Blackwater, shit going down, and then Tyrion almost getting killed. And then this year, Red Wedding. So shit always goes down in episode 9.
My word of the month would be mutants.
Oh boy, I hope it's not the mutants you're thinking of, or I'm thinking of.
No, not those mutants. It was announced this month on Jimmy Fallon that Joss Whedon's going to be using Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver in Avengers movies, which is really strange.
But works,
because
in my opinion,
of the legal battle between Fox and Marvel, because Fox owns mutants and the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver and Magneto, but they share the naming rights, or I guess they share Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver with Marvel, but Marvel, it's really convoluted.
Yeah.
Like, Marvel can use them, but they cannot make any mention to Magneto or mutants whatsoever. And I'm kind of...
We'll say special people.
Yeah.
Special guys with special
ed.
So now people are speculating that they're either going to change their origins or they're going to pussyfoot around it. I'm almost to the point, because I know Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are big members of
Avengers,
right. But I'm sitting there like, man, I really wish they were. I would rather them not even use them.
Right. Go a different way.
Yeah,
go a different route.
And then who they want to play certain characters. I don't know if you heard about that.
I heard the
Aaron Johnson.
I like that casting. I'm okay with that.
I heard Jessica Chastain for Scarlet Witch, which is not bad.
No.
Who for Scarlet Witch?
The girl from Zero Dark 30. Her stock has been dropping.
Jessica Chastain?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
for Scarlet Witch?
That's what they said.
Well, she's a redhead. Whatever. You could put fucking Emma Stone in there. She's a redhead.
She's too young, man.
Bullshit. Fuck that shit, man. I mean, all that too young for certain things. I mean, enough of that crap.
I know they're trying to put more women, and I guess I don't know, Petro's German or whatever, but I'd rather just them use a different character. They can use their whole story. I don't like when they're holding back stuff, because if I see Scarlet Witch, the first thing I'm thinking about is Magneto.
Well, you're gonna think of House of M, yeah.
Yeah, well,
they're just gonna play it off like the drunken uncle in the family that molests all the children. They're just not gonna.
Don't ask her about her father. I can see Whedon writing a line. Just don't ask her about her dad, or something silly like that.
I think they can keep it out, and they don't have to mention it. I mean, unless you know. Okay, you got to think of the layman's. Think of the layman person. It's like, do you think the layman person knows that Magneto is like their fucking father?
It's gonna be like a line. Where it's like,
it's gonna be a throwaway line like that.
Man, my dad was in Auschwitz.
My dad's a jerk.
Yeah, my dad's a dick. He wears a helmet.
My father.
It's like, I wonder if my dad's best friend's gonna come here, and then they all look around. They go, no handicap accessible stairs.
I can't climb stairs.
Professor Xavier is not being here. Can't say Xavier. It's like, fuck. Yeah.
Bold handicap.
No, it's just I just wish they wouldn't use. Them. I mean, unless they had the complete leeway.
But you know what?
DJ is 100% correct on this. They have so many characters they could use, and yet.
I
don't know why. You're working on.
Then you could have two different characters.
Put Wasp in there. You could put like other characters in there, but I mean.
Yeah, if you want to get a woman, use the Wasp.
Use Wasp. Make an Ant-Man. But I mean, I don't know. Do you think they need like an origin story for Wasp? Maybe not.
No.
They put her in. They're making the Ant-Man movie. Make her
put her in there.
Story be there, and put her right there. Yeah. And if you want to,
what you could do? You could do the what's the side movie they did for Thor? You could do one of those direct to DVD films.
Oh, Project 49 or whatever the fuck.
Because that's what they're gonna do with that hot one. What's that girl's name? One from Captain America.
Peggy girl.
Peggy Carter.
Yeah. The granddaughter of Peggy Carter. Yeah. Played by the girl from Revenge. Or whatever the fuck. I forget her damn name.
Who's this?
She was in Everwood. She looks normal. She's not like
okay. Thank God. She doesn't look fucked up.
Peggy, because you gotta remember, Peggy Carter is ridiculously hot.
Yeah.
So the person that having playing her granddaughter is like oh, okay.
Well, you're not impressed. Damn, that's fucked up.
I'm comparing her to Peggy, the girl that played Peggy. What's her name?
Peggy Carter. Yeah, you're fine. I don't know
real name.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know her real name, but
British lady.
I think it's something Atwell, I believe. But she was stupid hot. So, but the girl they're playing, her granddaughter, just kind of looks like, oh, she's not ugly. She's just like, oh,
Haley,
okay. Haley Atwell. I think
that's what it is. Yeah, no, but that's what they're doing. I think because Peggy's not going to be in the film, so they're going to just do something. Then they could do that.
People relieve their stress in many ways. Some people kickbox, some people sculpt, Matt drinks. But we here at Simplistic Reviews decide to release our stress by yelling at film and television industry as though we were John McClane in Die Hard with a Vengeance. In this brand new segment,
Simplistic Reviews presents a segment where laughter isn't the best medicine. A segment where creatively constructed obscenity-laced tirades are. A segment we're calling
Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you, fuckhead.
this is called Hey Fuckhead, Yeah You Fuckhead. Does anybody want to go first? You know what? I'll go first.
Yeah, you
I'll
go first. Set the standard.
Very angry. You go
This
first.
brand new segment.
Hey Fuckhead. Yeah, you fuckhead. Now you're thinking of making an incredible sequel? Now? Good job striking while the iron's hot, jerkweed. Should have made a sequel 10 years ago. My baby sister was obsessing over teddy bears, not Trinidad fucking James. What's your next bit of planning? An Iron Giant television series? I don't even think you can do an incredible sequel. I'm not even sure if Craig T. Nelson's still alive. You happy now? You killed Mr. Incredible. You killed him. Thanks a lot.
Fucking coach.
Yeah, I have one very similar to his. That's why I'm afraid. I was afraid to say anything.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm not
Go
gonna.
ahead.
You want me to go?
Yeah, you can go.
Yeah, you can go.
I'll finish up. I'll do third.
Mine's about Pixar, so I'll wait on that one because it
Oh, yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Okay, I'll split then. Okay, I'll do this one then. Alright. Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you fuckhead. I'm not sure how much you paid to get those courtside seats at the Heat game, but take off those fucking stupid glasses and that dumbass hat that you insist on wearing. And by the way, I talked to Selena Gomez, and she said your dick's small. Fuck you.
You know how much that fucking hat was?
Dude, that was
Justin?
probably $1,000 hat.
$400 for a shitty,
Jesus.
old, nasty. Justin Bieber's a douche. What the fuck?
When I saw that shit, I actually came up with that one today. I was like, I gotta say something about this fucking asshole.
They booed him. That's one good thing about
Yeah.
mine. We booed the
Well, we
shit
boo
out of
everybody.
Justin.
We hate everything.
We hate
Except the
everything
Heat.
here.
And then we
should
even
go
boo the
ahead.
Heat when they suck.
Go ahead, Justin. Go ahead.
Let me mix it up a
All right, go ahead.
bit. Hey, you and your stupid fucking friend, you fat fuck, you fuckhead. You think you can make movies, huh? You think you can star in movies? Oh yeah, you fuckhead. You're old. You think you're young? You think you want to party in every fucking film? You and your buddy. You think you're funny, huh? This isn't 2005 anymore, you asshole. This isn't 2005. It's 2013. Get fucking grown up, you fucker. So you did Jurassic Park. You did the shitty one, too. Oh, wait. No, it's two shitty ones. You think you're funny? You did a remake? Did a remake of Psycho? Oh, yeah, that was a good move. That was a good move. Just like you should be in comedies. When you're like, what, 80? You and your partner? Oh, what? Oh, what's the next movie gonna be? Maybe I should Google it. Oh. Oh, it's come to me. Let's make that into a movie, you fuckhead. Why don't you and your friend get naked, jump in a pool, and start fucking each other's heads until you die?
The greatest fuckhead ever. Oh, God.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think you're talking about the infamous 7-foot-tall Vince Vaughn. Make me a bicycle clown.
Bicycle, I should have said that.
I was trying to figure out who it was until you said
He's 6'5", by
two
the way.
sequels. He said two
He's
Jurassic.
6'5".
Oh, it's gotta be fucking Vince Vaughn.
6'5", all bullshit. Okay. Here we go. Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you fuckhead. Don't try and hide your name, pal. Don't try and hide your fucking name.
Oh my
you thought
God.
you had everybody fooled by making your name under the credits that are under the credits that are under the fucking credits. Everybody fucking knew. I screamed your name from the fucking rooftops. After Earth was destined to be a turd shit burger. Your Will Smith smoke screen didn't last long, and when it faded, you lost to a movie about magicians that did not even have fucking Harry Potter in it. They shoved that fucking movie right up your ass, fuckhead. Disappear. Stick to porn. That's the only fucking industry you're gonna ever make a fucking successful film in, and you probably fail at that shit too. You're ruining up a good hand job, you bitch.
You're an asshole
No.
because I had that third one. one.
I had him on my. He's number 2 on my list.
When you think of shit fuckheads, Shyamalan, come on.
That was the third one. That was one of the. I was like I can't say.
I knew it.
I'm gonna
I knew
have
it.
2.
When I wrote it down, I said they all have one. They all
Everyone's gonna have
have
a Shyamalan one.
You gotta have a Shyamalan. Shyamalan ding dong.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I'll bust this one. This one's a short one, but it might turn out to be longer than you expect. All right. Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you. Maybe if I say this in slow motion, you'll understand. Go fuck yourself and stick Clark Kent's cape up your cockhole, fucker.
I disagree, but it's still funny. If I say it in slow motion.
Who are you talking about?
the Lex Luthor to his Superman. He hates Zack Snyder. He'll always hate Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder could take a bullet for him. He'd be like, "Get up, you bitch!"
So to shoot your ass again.
Stop looting on my carpet.
Bullet.
Dude, this movie's gonna be amazing.
You know, it actually might be good.
This
fuck
movie
Zack
looks
Snyder
fun.
still.
Superman looks amazing, and you know that looks amazing.
Well, I'll be seeing it. No, I will be seeing it, but
it looks fucking
still,
awesome. Okay.
Regardless, fuck Zack Snyder.
That pick Justin made of like simply the best we did last time was like what's gonna be the best summer movie. Son of a bitch! It looks like it's gonna be the best one.
It looks like.
All right, Justin, you got another one?
I got a couple here. I don't. Night's gone.
Night off the
Mark
list.
it off.
Let's cross him out. Okay. Hey, you fuckhead. I sit on my couch, day in, day fucking out. I got my remote in my one hand. I got my fingers on the button, and I'm clicking. And I'm clicking, you fuckhead. I'm clicking through you stupid fuck. And every morning I wake up, I look at the bills. I look at your fucking bills, the $200 fucking dollars a month I have to spend just to have you, so I can sit there on the fucking couch and click and click and click, hunting for something to watch. But then, you fucker, I look at your cousin across the pond. I look at his fucking programming. I see Orphan Black. I see Luther.
Oh, so good.
I see so many fucking good movies and shows and TVs and fucking theater, whatever the fuck you call it.
Masterpiece theater. Theater. It's
Actually,
so good. It's 2 theaters.
I was
in one.
thinking masturbating
Masturbating
to
theater.
quality theater.
So good.
But no, between the two of you, one can't fucking figure it out like Warner Brothers. You fucking suck compared to everything else. Some languages I can't even understand yet. It seems better. What, you got a couple shows? Yeah, I got a couple stations. Got a couple shows on it. How many fucking networks are there? I counted, what did I count? Oh yeah, like 1,500 channels. And what, 3 are good? That's it? That's it? I'm cheating on you. I'm gonna put my dick in somebody else's set. Fuck you, you fuckhead.
That sounds like
Is it Comcast?
That's gonna be so many people.
It's American TV in
Oh,
general.
American
Okay.
TV. I guess American TV.
American basic cable.
I'm like, is that basic television? All right, I agree. I wrote in my review for Orphan Black. I'm like, dude, BBC is like, hey, American TV. See this?
Well,
See this in my hand?
Well,
Go
was
fuck
Orphan
yourself.
Black on BBC America?
Yes, it
BBC
is.
America,
was.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I was trying to find
it's
it.
the
Like, I
greatest
was trying to
show.
DVR it, but I could. I was actually DVRing that news show they had.
I just got my sister to watch it. She's almost done with the first season. All right. Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you fuckhead. In the immortal words of Teddy KGB from Rounders, pay that man his money. So what if RDJ wants $100 million to play Tony Stark? Iron Man 3, the most flawed film of the franchise, has already made $1.1 billion with a fucking B. And you're arguing over $100 million, and now Joss Whedon is saying he won't do Avengers 2 without him? This man is the heartbeat of your fucking universe. He packs you for convention halls and shows up. He legitimizes your company. Pay that man his money. Or do you think Ashton fucking Kutcher could do a better job filling out the armor? Ask 2.5 Men how that's fucking working out, okay? Guys, say it with me. Pay that man his money.
Money.
Gosh.
This has been.
Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you, fuckhead.
If you've found your name on this list and wish to complain, please address your letters to 9915 North Go Fuck Yourself Avenue, Eat Me, Pennsylvania.
Cash money.
Pay him. All I need is a fucking Oreo cookie. Break it in half.
Shit's good.
All right, let's do a TV roundup. Okay, for a TV roundup this month, we've decided to, we all took a little gander at the new fall lineup.
Up fronts, bitch!
Up fronts, motherfucker, of all the networks. And we're going to pick 2 shows that we think will be good, 2 shows that might be good, and 2 shows that look like shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so, and boy, let me just give you a sneak peek of our decision. There's a lot of shows that look like shit.
Let me see here.
There's a lot of shows that look like shit.
There's a
One
lot.
show.
Well, I think we're going to be in dissension about a lot of this stuff. Well, maybe with me, I'm going to purposely fuck with you guys.
Justin, what was your yes, your maybe, and your no?
You just want them right out?
Yeah, let's give me the yes.
No, I think we should do maybe everybody does the yeses first.
Okay, let's do the yeses first. All right, Justin, give me your yes.
My good is the Michael J. Fox show.
Oh, I didn't.
All right. I was going to write that down, but yeah.
You're kind of whatchamacallit, biased here because
in a sense, but then again, if you look at the evidence, you can.
He's gonna go to a time before he had not Alzheimer's. The other thing, he has Parkinson's.
Well, yeah. When you grow up on something, you tend to want to keep going toward it and back to it. But there's nobody in this earth that really hates Michael J. Fox to begin with. Okay.
No.
Yeah, and if you do, you're a Nazi.
Dude, the Nazis like Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, they're like,
I like him.
Michael J. Fox is Donka.
Das Führer. Michael J. Fox on curb.
Don't make fun of him. He's got the condition.
I'm surprised he didn't throw his ass in the oven then.
You leave. And don't take that cupcake with you.
One thing about Michael J. Fox, what people keep forgetting, I guess they are just completely forgot. He's like a brilliant comedic actor.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. Have you watched the trailer?
Yeah.
Any of you?
I saw like a little bit of it, and I was like,
right, okay.
Why is it called the Michael J. Fox show?
Right, exactly. It doesn't make sense, and we can get into a whole thing with that. Networks wanting the main star to have their name on the show with show at the end, which
is different because they haven't done that in a while.
That's a 90s. Michael Richards.
That's like a Michael Richards show.
80s, 90 thing.
Yeah.
But when you watched all those trailers from ABC, NBC, and so on, none of them will make you laugh whatsoever. And we can get into that whole comedy thing. And ABC is the most guilty one here, and their material sucks. But they all
CBS.
The biggest
CBS. I think CBS is worse than ABC.
I don't know. I think ABC is worse in the sense that they want to use the fake audience laugh so much.
CBS does. CBS is all about the can.
Both ABC and CBS are probably doing.
CBS is a bigger offender, I think.
I think yeah, you might be right on
ABC
that.
at least has like Modern Family, and they had a happy ending show, so they had some like.
CBS has big freaking
right. They had right. They had good shows that are now sucky shows. So, so the problem with that, if you turn that off, it actually might be funnier. You don't have that cramming down your throat 24/7. So then you see that they have a new show coming out with Robin Williams, who I adore and everyone loves as well. But then you watch the trailer, and it doesn't really look good at all. Not one bit. It just looks like it's trying to be a cheap knockoff with a little bit of spice of, Mad Men thrown in there. Mm-hmm. And he's even got a certain character in there from Mad Men at the ad agency in this one. It doesn't make sense that you have somebody of that caliber and then the thing sucks. But the Michael J. Fox show, at least he's kind of making fun of his disability to a certain degree. I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, but there's been a couple instances where he brings it up. Like one time he tweeted out a U, and then his next tweet was fucking, fucking Parkinson's.
That's what it was. It was fucking. That was fucking Parkinson's.
I mean, that episode on
Curb Enthusiasm when he's
one of the funniest episodes I've ever seen.
Because he was stomping around on the fucking roof with your fucking combat boots on.
He was.
That was funny.
He shakes the soda. It was very funny. That's why I remember there because I even forgot how funny Michael J. Fox is. Not has become, has always been.
Yeah,
he's always been funny. He's always been funny, and now I hope they don't use it as a crutch throughout the whole show. I hope it only comes up once in a while and maybe on the side. But it's really the only thing that looked through all those videos that you sent me to, Jay, that I'd be like, I'll sit down and at least watch one episode. The only other good one would probably be the Robin Williams one, but that's just because I like Robin Williams. And it looked like I'd probably slit my wrist once or twice watching it. So,
Matt, you have any two good yeses?
Yeah, I think I have two good yeses. One that could probably could cause some dissension. The other one people might agree on. First one, I'll go with the one that people might say, oh right, that Brooklyn Nine-Nine looks pretty funny. It's got some potential to actually be.
It has Andre Braugher.
It's got Andre Braugher and it's got Andy Samberg, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of like The Other Guys meets 21 Jump Street.
What was that? What was that Dennis Leary cop show? It used to be on ABC a long time ago.
And Dennis,
the Dennis Leary show.
It might be the Dennis Leary show. It was called Rescue Me, Dennis Leary.
No, it was before. It was before Rescue Me, but it was like a cop show, and it kind of reminded me of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I think it has been. It's on Fox, so I think they can kind of skirt the edge a
That's
little bit.
What worries me.
It worries me because they might pull the plug quick.
Yes,
but but it's so weird because they don't pull the plug that quick on FX shows, but Fox shows are like, "Fuck this, we gotta go." They're out of there. But hey,
they literally
buildings
have an
on
old
fire. Right?
Yeah. But look at it this way,
train
okay?
conductor working. We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta have more fucking Gordon Ramsay shows on Fox or some shit. Gordon Ramsay has 3 shows on Fox.
Yeah, he runs Fox.
He runs Fox. Maybe he's got HPV from Rupert Murdoch or something like that. I don't know.
He's the Christopher Nolan of Fox.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. He's like the Christopher Nolan of Fox. So Brooklyn Nine-Nine actually has some potential to be funny, and it looks funny from what I've seen. So give it that. Now here's the one that's going to piss people off, and I hope it does.
Yes, it's going to piss me off because I already know it.
Another Fox show. Sleepy Hollow.
Oh man.
Sleepy Hollow. That's going to be the guilty pleasure of the year. That's going to be my Hannibal for the upcoming fall schedule. Because I liked Hannibal, I'm going to like Sleepy Hollow.
You are guilty. You should.
I'm fucking guilty as charged. Man, fuck you. You know what? Hannibal was. I'm caught up with it too, and I like.
I don't like Hannibal that much, but even I would watch Hannibal before I watch Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow is the classic case of so good it's bad. It's so good it's bad. It's got the guy from the past. He's like, I'm waking you up in the future. Yeah, this is like it's like fucking hilarious. Like I'm waking up 200 years later. It's like, what is this stuff? This is a telephone. What's a telephone? Why can't I fuck it? Or I don't know.
There's an old saying in my house: if Orlando Jones is on your show, you don't have a good show.
Oh, I hate Orlando Jones. Come on. Orlando Jones is perfectly great.
Oh my god, my two. Well, I kind of just have one because everybody knows what one of them is. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is. It has my money. I'm not even paying.
That was on my list, but I counted that as a B show.
I kind of even don't count that show because I'm gonna watch it. Just for the simple fact that it's probably the smartest thing Marvel has ever fucking done in their life.
Yeah.
Where they now have a TV show
Marvel
to
and
springboard
Disney has ever done.
Yeah, they have a TV show that can springboard every character into their movie universe. If they need to fill out a backstory and they don't want to waste 2 hours to do it, they can put it on a television show and then boom. It's pretty much cross-marketing genius that they're doing right now. It's amazing.
Could you imagine that they, like the last episode, they had like actual Avengers, like
That's
Iron
what I'm
Man
saying.
and stuff on
I
there?
think
Yeah,
they'll do
when
that.
they
Why
said
not?
Sam Jackson said he wants to do the show, I'm like, all right, well, they know what the fuck they're doing over there. That mouse, he knows what
That's
the
a
fuck
smart
he's doing.
motherfucking mouse.
That smart mouse knows what the fuck he's doing, man. Where you look at them, you look at Marvel, and we've had this conversation since the first podcast. And you got Warner Brothers that is just fumbling around like
Like somebody with Parkinson's.
Yeah, they're the Michael J. Fox of movies.
Yeah, the Michael J.
All you have to do is draw a line on a piece of paper. But I can't.
What?
I
have
can't.
Parkinson's.
It's
I
fucking
can't
fucked
stand
up. This line.
My show that I thought that was new that I had no idea until I saw the trailer, and it's mainly because I'm a big mark for the star. Blacklist on NBC was
Right,
fucking awesome.
that's what I have as my maybe.
Yeah, I
That
had
looks
that.
awesome.
It is up there
It has
too.
James Spader in it, dude. If you have James Spader on the show, I'm at least gonna watch the first episode. I watched Lincoln only because James Spader's in it.
Yeah.
Not because he freed the slaves, because James Spader was in it.
Because James Spader might fuck somebody in a car.
Yeah.
Yes. Or
might-
beat his
he might-
secretary up.
He might
That
rub
too.
ice cubes on Catherine Zeta-Jones or something. or Charlize Theron, excuse me, I got the wrong actress.
Either one.
But yeah, Blacklist looks like every villain movie that you've ever seen. Now the big thing with villains
Looks
are you
smart,
take them
though.
and you put them in a room, a glass room,
You get
and you
captured.
interrogate them and they escape. It happens in every movie. It happens in Skyfall. It happens in
Sure,
Hannibal.
fire away for a plot to start. Man.
It happens in
Come on.
Avengers. It happens in
It needs to
what was the movie
stop.
Star Trek Into the Darkness.
Yes.
It happened in too. If you put a villain, you put him in a glass room, you interrogate him, and then he escapes.
Yeah.
It happens in every. I'm watching the trailer for Blacklist. The exact same plot happens. They have him in the glass room. You interrogate him. He escapes.
You would think they would learn. Just watch the other movies.
Stop putting him in glass rooms.
Yeah, stop putting these people in glass rooms.
Stop it. In the new Thor
Shoot
movie,
him right
guess
there
what?
and then.
Yeah, and then in the new Thor movie, Loki's
Loki's
fucking
in
hanging
the
out in a
glass
glass
room again.
room.
Stop putting him in glass rooms.
He was in a glass room before for the hole.
Do you guys-
Now he's
you
in
guys
his
have a
glass
glass
room
room?
now.
Oh yeah. All right. You can capture me.
As long as I'm in the glass
Glass
room,
room, I'm gonna
make
escape.
sure there's glass here.
Don't
There's
worry
glass
Is it
in the room.
plexi? Is it plexiglass?
Is it plexiglass?
No.
Let me feel the glass. Can I
Yeah.
feel the glass? All right, that's good. That's good.
This glass could be the best glass ever, but fuck it, I'm gonna escape.
Yeah, but Blacklist looks awesome. James Spader looks awesome. I don't know who the girl is. I've never seen her before in my life. I have no idea.
I
who
don't know
she is.
either.
But
It looks good,
it looks good. It looks like it just gives. It's like a good playground. If you love James Spader, it's a good playground for him because all the good lines go to him. That's like Boston Legal. He was kind of fighting for time with William Shatner. It's like all James Spader now.
Yeah.
Justin, what's your maybe? Probably that.
Blacklist.
And
It was
what
Blacklist. It was
Blacklist.
Blacklist. Yeah, that's what it was. And I think if anything, maybe it's more of a, when I watched that trailer, I was liking it more as my good. So between the Michael J. Fox and Blacklist, only two I really want to watch, and that's it. And I'll probably DVR it. I won't even sit down and watch it.
Yeah. I'm tired of this shit.
Matt, what was your maybe?
I had a few maybes, but I'll throw this one out there: Dracula.
I didn't
I'm
even
looking
see the
forward to
trailer
that.
for that.
I mean,
What is that on? Is
It's
that
on
ABC?
NBC. It's with the dude from The Tudors, John Rhys.
Really?
What's his name? John Rhys Davies.
He's Dracula?
He's Dracula. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was I was hoping
He's
like
everybody.
one of the guys. Yeah,
He's-
he's
yeah,
supposed
he's
to be in Star
pretty- he's
Wars.
practically
He's supposed to be in a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he's in fucking Mission Impossible.
Yeah, he's everywhere, man.
It's
He's
got-
like one of those actors that needs to be working more.
Yeah, I mean, they were saying they might make him the lead for the new Star Wars.
That's what I was hoping. At least I know he can act.
Yeah, he's good. I like him a lot, man. I think
Hayden
he has
Christensen.
potential. But Dracula looks cool. I mean, it looks like the Francis Ford Coppola Dracula kind of.
My two maybes were Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which you talked about with. That show should have been on NBC. Why? I don't
NBC
trust
needs
Fox.
comedy too, which is funny.
Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't buy that show. I'd have bought them quick. And there's this show that looks like the lawyer version of House called Rake with Greg Kinnear.
You call
I
it
saw-
rape?
Rake.
Oh, rape. Sorry. There's a rape with
Now
Greg
I'm not
Kinnear.
interested.
I thought it was like a comedy. Rape with Greg Kinnear.
Greg Kinnear rapes you. No, it's called Rake, as in like
Hope.
Rake.
Oh, okay.
He's like a lawyer, gambler, alcoholic. It looks like House, but it's a lawyer show. And it's
Interesting.
kind of like only reason I might watch it because it looks like Greg Kinnear could like have a good. That's how Hugh Laurie has a very good performance in House because House essentially is Monster of the Week but with disease. He watched it because of Hugh Laurie, because Hugh Laurie's fucking amazing. So Greg Kinnear looks like he has the same kind of avenue to do good acting. I'm usually all my picks. I'm kind of following the acting, and it looks like Greg Kinnear is doing good acting in that show. So I give it a maybe. I'll watch the first couple of episodes. If it doesn't grab me, then go fuck yourself. Justin, what's your nose? No way.
Everything.
Everything else.
Everything else is
Everything
no.
that doesn't have Robin Williams or Michael J. Fox.
The one that stuck out the most to me, pissed me off. It just literally just kind of pissed me off. And I'm going to say the name, and I want to see if you guys had watched it. It's called Killer Women.
Is this like a reality TV show? It's like a
Did you see this?
Lifetime. Is this a Lifetime?
I saw.
Did you see this?
It. No, I didn't see it.
I saw it. It's ridiculous.
It's okay.
I like it because it sounds kind of like a throwback to like
Oh,
the
yeah, no,
1970s.
yeah.
It sounds like a
Sounds like it does.
It's
like
not. It's not.
Valley of the
It's
Dolls
not.
type of thing.
Watch the trailer.
It is not good.
Here's the thing. It's somebody like, hey, I got an idea for a TV show. And he goes home, and he's got Quentin Tarantino stuff all laying around in his apartment. And he's
Posters.
He's
fucking teddy bears.
Yeah,
he's got his laptop with the sticker on the back of his Apple laptop with jewels and freaking
the cigarettes, the Apple cigarettes.
Yeah. He has them at red Apple cigarettes in his kitchen. He got them signed.
Wait, I got it. I'm gonna just steal everything from Quentin Tarantino and throw it into a TV show.
Exactly what it looks like.
It starts off with a really attractive lady, walks into wait for it, a wedding. And she walks right in with a gun, and it's a wedding. And she shoots the girl in the face at a wedding.
It's like a Robert Rodriguez / Quentin Tarantino / U.S. Marshals bullshit. It's just bullshit.
Matt,
it's Trisha
Helfer.
It's the girl from
What
Battlestar
channel is this on?
Galactica. It's on NBC, I think.
NBC?
It's on ABC.
Oh, ABC, okay.
Yeah.
Starts
It's Trisha Helfer. It's the girl from Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, she's attractive. No
But
denying
she's
it.
a
She's not ugly.
Like,
But
She's not ugly.
when you have
Yeah.
that much thrown at you, that screams Quentin Tarantino. And then she runs out of that wedding, and they all run after her with all their weapons drawn. And I'm thinking, if she walks in there with a gun, and it's a long church, so it's not like it's a small church. She walks in there and passes everybody and then shoots her, and then everyone just stares and waits for her to leave. Then they run out with the weapons.
So everybody had weapons to start with in the wedding.
Right.
Who the hell's bringing guns to a damn wedding?
Well, it's like it's like a Quentin Tarantino TV show. And then look at the posters. It's about women killing other women.
It's pulpy. It's like
it's
trying to
Kill
Sin
Bill
City,
mixed in
Richard,
with Pulp Fiction, and then it plays the
Desperado.
song, and she's driving off. Woo! And it just plays at you, and it doesn't, and then it stops, and then it like tries to be, I'm the tough, justified female version of
Cowboy
Justified
hat, of course.
with the
Full
cowboy
cowboy
hat.
hat,
Oh, you
yeah.
can't be doing this. This isn't right. And she's like, I'm a woman. I'm more tougher than you men.
Damn, it's like it's like a Tarantino movie meets like Faster Pussycat Kill type of thing. It's like,
but it's more like die because it's not
just
good.
pissed me off.
Not good at all.
When I watched it, it just pissed me off.
Justin, sorry, Matt. What is your no? I don't know how you're top killing women. That looks fucking awful.
I didn't go for some like crazy stupid or anything like that. That sounds ridiculous. But at the same time, I might watch all 2 episodes of it.
2 total episodes of killing women.
And I wrote this out before I got the news that a certain person's coming back to the show. I was gonna say Community.
No,
I was
for
gonna say
Community.
Community, but Dan Harmon is coming back.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to make that big of a change?
Maybe,
I don't
because
think
like the
so.
first few seasons
I
were
think
really
they burned their
good.
tires, man.
And then
I
it
think
got
they burned
shitty.
their tires. Yeah.
But I think
they're done.
But all in all, I think this is probably going to be the end of Community this year. I think it will be.
Everybody else is doing other shit now, man. You think Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover,
yeah, they're all doing
TV?
other things at the same
He's
time.
busy,
but
man.
it's like everybody on that show is busy.
You just got to end it,
Yeah.
and
You
don't want it to
pull
it out like The Office did, where it went on way too long, and it's like
the finale of The Office was very good.
It was good
went on
because it brought you
forever.
back to like what The Office used to be. The Office used to be good. It used to have
very
some fun
good.
moments, and they got really stupid. But then they consolidated it back to this point where, like, oh wow, you got nostalgic. I got nostalgic for The Office in the final episode.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think Community, that's kind of like my no. But I mean, they're still coming out with a season of it. But this is at the tail end of the end of The Office right now.
When you bring back showrunners you fired, you know you're desperate.
Yeah, you know you're fucking you're like, please save us.
Help us up, we're running out of ideas.
Yeah, it's like we need some help here. So I think they're grasping at straws right now.
My two no's have already been mentioned.
Fuck you, Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow, man.
You're a dick. It's funny how it goes from me being an A, like, this is awesome, and then you're like, this is
the
shit.
difference between me and Matt right here.
because of Orlando Bloom, isn't it?
It's a black guy. You're a traitor to your race.
I told you I'm a Judas to my race, but it's not even that. When I see, but if I see the Headless Horseman on a motorcycle with machine guns, I'm out.
That's hilarious.
Ghost Rider 3.
Not even Ghost Rider uses machine guns. He doesn't need them.
He's got that fucking whip. He's got that chain whip. And the fucking stare, the penitent stare.
Ichabod Crane is now some doddering fucking weirdo walking.
Say doddering? Who the fuck is doddering?
This
guy's a doddering old fool.
I'm sitting there like, they canceled Firefly, but they're producing this.
Well, it might last as long as Firefly.
Was there somebody going, yeah, we really need to get into the 17th century audience and get some old literature back?
Dude, steampunk is where it's at.
We'll bring it to modern day. I think somebody at Fox was high one day and watched Sherlock on the BBC.
I think it was me.
Or even Elementary on CBS. We're like, oh man, we got to do something like that. Let's we can't get Sherlock Holmes here together. Who's next?
Ichabod
Crane. Perfect. How are we gonna do it? I don't know. Get that black guy we got from.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, man.
Get that black guy from Office Space and
get the guy who said he was on crack, and it's like, no, I'm just trying to sell fucking Vibe magazine.
It looks so bad. My other one, which I haven't seen Mad Men, so I'm again waiting for. Those are the shows where I wait for them to end and then I watch them. And then I talked to Justin like 2 years later, like, Justin, Mad Men's so awesome. He looks at me like, dude, I knew. I saw this. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're an idiot.
You're like 15 years late. I'm like a fucking caveman. I'm like Ichabod Crane to Justin. I'm like, yo, man, Mad Men's so awesome.
What's a phone?
What are you from the past?
Yes, I am. I'm 200 years old.
Yeah, but the concept of Mad Men and even House of Lies, which Matt got me onto, seems like they got it right. Crazy People to me. It looks like.
Which one was that again?
That's the Robin Williams one.
Oh, that's what it's called.
What's it called?
Crazy. It's called Crazy People.
It's called Crazy People. Sweet.
Yes, it's called.
I think
Crazy
you sold
People.
me on it.
But it's got Shannon or whatever her name is.
No, it has my childhood crush Sarah Michelle Gellar in it, and that's the second reason why I don't like the show. First reason, Robin Williams either needs to be completely unplugged or not at all. I don't want to see television Robin Williams unless it's
him on HBO
FX
Cinemax,
or HBO. If he was on House of Lies, you know how amazing Robin Williams would be on that fucking show.
We saw how amazing fucking Matt Damon was on it.
Oh yeah, he was great. He was playing himself. But the second reason, I'm watching the trailer for this Crazy People show, which is every concept that House of Lies and Mad Men has already covered. Right. And then I'm looking at Sarah Michelle Gellar, who, again, I was in love with for a very long time. She looks so old.
Oh, yeah, she didn't age well. Huh?
Oh, my God. I'm like, oh, no. Buffy's old.
I haven't seen her in a while, so I don't know.
Oh, she looks old.
Oh,
like, she's got the neck thing going. She's got the neck thing. You know
like
the neck
the
thing.
Double chins?
No, like the chicken neck thing. The little, yeah.
Really?
No,
already?
Yeah.
Dude, she's only like your age.
I know.
She probably. I think she chokes herself when she jerks.
I think Freddie Prinze Jr. is choking her. Freddie Prinze Jr. is choking her.
What happened to my career? What happened to my career?
Simply irresistible. No. She's not all that.
I know what you did last summer.
Let's end it
You
right.
fucked me, and I got this chicken neck.
Let's end it right there. It can't get any better than. It can't get any better than Simply Irresistible. No. All right. Let's do. Matt, it's time for your favorite segment of the show.
I wish I could say this like title like in a different language. Next podcast, I'm gonna be like Simply Gusto or something like that. Something like that.
That's
like,
highly racist.
Simply
Please,
bien.
that's racist toward black people and Latin people.
Simply la besto. Something
And
like that.
I love it. It's time for Simply the Best. This month we're going to be doing Simply the Best Film Composer, which I'm going to probably, I don't know if you guys, I was trying to guess what you guys were doing earlier, but we're not going to use, I hope this doesn't throw anybody off, we're not going to use John Williams, because John Williams,
fuck, he fucked me.
this is like the Cecil B. DeMille Award. This is like the John Williams Award, the best composer we think working today.
Which means
Because-
absolutely nothing to anybody else.
Exactly.
You guys don't know shit about music or film.
John
or
Williams.
TV.
If you're talking about accolades and iconic scores, the man has 5 Academy Awards, 4
Nice
Golden
shit.
Globes. He's done like Indiana Jones,
What's
Jaws,
that?
Star Wars,
Huh?
Superman. He's
What?
done everything.
Uh,
And all the people that we're probably going to pick today idolize John Williams like he's a deity, like he's God. So we can't use John
he
Williams.
suck his old shriveled dick.
John Williams is literally like he's like the oh my God. So we're gonna be picking people who we think working today, who's probably working a lot. Even though John Williams just did a movie, he just did Lincoln.
Yeah,
But
he did yet.
yeah, he's probably gonna do Star Wars Episode 7.
Oh, he already talked about that shit. He's gonna do it.
Yeah.
He's gonna make sure he's alive for that.
I don't mind
Really?
that. It's not bad though. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Justin, who's your favorite composer working today?
Well,
See if I guessed right.
I don't want to take everybody's.
You gotta take one.
Yeah, if I had
one.
it's Hans Zimmer.
Yeah. I guessed correctly. I guessed correctly.
I mean, it just gets better and better if you listen to his albums. I mean, like my favorite was like at the time, The Last Samurai. I thought that was like an incredible soundtrack. But then you get
Great
Inception,
film. Great
and
film.
even The Man of Steel. You listen to some of that stuff, it just feels like he's getting better and better and better and better. So
Yeah.
can't go
And
wrong.
I was watching an interview with him for when I was doing research for this, and he was talking about Man of Steel and how this is when I realized how much we can't use John Williams. The first thing out of his mouth was they were like, "Oh, how was it doing the Man of Steel?" He goes, "Well, look, John Williams is Jesus. We idolize when Hans Zimmer is like
Hans
I
Williams.
idolize
His name
Williams."
should be
Yeah.
Hans Williams.
I mean, I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah. He goes. He was afraid. He didn't say he was afraid. He said there was a lot of procrastinating when it came to Man of Steel trailer because how do you remake John Williams' score?
Yeah, when you hear that fucking music, it's like dun 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 dun.
It's done. You're done.
You automatically know it's fucking Superman.
Yeah. So, and which I give him a lot of credit. He did it. I mean, I'm saying he bested John Williams, but the score for Man of Steel, which I've heard, is so fucking good.
See, I haven't heard it yet. I mean, I
Oh,
probably
it's
heard
really
it
good.
maybe, but I'm not like
Yeah.
it hasn't really.
Did you see the
gone
last
in my
trailer?
mind yet.
The
The
last.
third trailer. The third trailer is his main score.
Oh,
it's
the
called,
the
something of
Zod,
hope.
like the Zod threat.
I will find him.
Yeah.
It's good, and then even the Thin Red Line where they used that song in the first trailer, teaser trailer. It works so well. It just pulls together.
He used a lot of drum. He said that it was in the same interview. He had like an audience come in, and he put drummers from around the world. There's a part in the score
Well, hey,
for Man
I
of
mean,
Steel.
that's just like what he did for Dark Knight Rises, man. I mean, he
Yeah.
brought people in to like do like the fucking bosh,
Yeah.
all that shit.
He
So
brought Pharrell Williams in to do the drums for fucking Man of Steel trailer because there's drums in the trailer that it's very like percussion-y.
Yeah.
And he was talking about all the people because apparently he has an in from Pharrell because he did the score for Madagascar.
Really? Pharrell did the score for Madagascar?
No, Hans Zimmer
Oh,
did.
sorry. Pharrell. Hans Zimmer did.
And it's
Really?
funny
That's
because
weird.
Hans Zimmer only has one Academy Award, and I'll give you $1 if you can tell me what movie it's from. Because I had when I found out today, I was like, really? All the scores Hans Zimmer has done.
For an Academy Award.
I'll give you $1 if you can tell me without looking it up, Justin.
I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at it.
Is it an older film?
It's very old. I was
Very
in high
old?
school. Yeah, I was in high school when this movie came out.
Damn. I don't know.
What's it? Give us a hint.
Yeah, hints.
It involves an animal.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
babe.
Animal.
Many animals.
Any which way.
He
but
did
loose.
Lion King, right?
Lion King.
That's it.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's what he has an Academy Award for.
Really? God,
Yeah.
that's weird. I think
I'm
everybody has a fucking Academy Award for Lion King, though.
Yeah. But you think about
Even
what
me.
this man has done. He's done like everything. Gladiator. I don't think he won an Academy Award for that. Which
Pirates
is
of
funny.
the Caribbean.
He has a good ass-
Well, Pirates of
Yeah.
the Caribbean.
Sherlock
his
Holmes.
His understudy did
Pacific.
the first one. Klaus Badelt did Pirates of the Caribbean 1. He
Simpsons.
did parts 2 and 3. But yeah.
Something's got to give. King Arthur.
But Hans Zimmer, that's your favorite composer working today, Justin. It's
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
simple.
if that's probably all of us. I mean, if I had to pick somebody else, I'd probably pick like Cliff.
Don't do it. It could be somebody we're gonna mention.
We'll go there later.
You go ahead, gentlemen. You go ahead.
Matt, who is your favorite composer working today? Let me see if I got this one correct.
Hans Zimmer's a good one. I mean,
Hans Zimmer's very
if
good.
you want to think of like overall composers, I mean, yeah.
Iconic.
It's like Hans Zimmer at this
accomplished.
point. Everybody knows Hans Zimmer. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, he did that fucking.
He just gets better though. That's my thing. It's
From
just,
the
he's just
Batman
getting
movies
better.
alone. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't even have to think of like all the stuff he did before Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Rises. At that point, it's like this guy is fucking good, you know. But just because it's like me growing up with these movies and this music and everything like that, I'll say Danny Elfman.
I guessed correctly again.
You know you fucking would have guessed correctly no matter what. I mean,
I don't know. It was a shot in the dark.
oh fuck you! You know, ever since I known you, I've been like Danny Elfman's like I will fuck him if I meet him. You know, just everything.
I was like, Matt, that's very weird. He's like, shut up.
It's an HPV from him.
I would have fucked him.
I got HPV
I'll
from
fuck him
Danny
right in
Elfman.
his wiener area.
But no, Danny Elfman.
No, but Danny Elfman, just because you know him from the Tim Burton movies, no matter what.
Yes,
And
every Tim Burton movie.
Every Tim Burton, pretty much almost every single Tim Burton movie, except
Almost every-
Ed Wood.
almost
He
every
didn't do Ed Wood, which is funny enough because I think it was Gary Goldsmith who did Ed Wood, but it sounds
Yeah.
just like fucking Danny Elfman. So you know
and he's
Gary
done
Goldsmith
every
bit
single
off of Danny Elfman.
and he's done almost every Sam Raimi film except for he had like a fight with him. For
He had a
the
fight with
second
him after Spider-Man 2, so we didn't do
Right.
Spider-Man 3. But yeah, he's done like almost
Good for
every
him.
single Sam Raimi movie.
Yeah, he knew.
He was-
Danny Elfman knew.
Yeah.
This is
He was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. It's not gonna get any better than this.
I'm not going down on this boat.
It's
I'm
like
not
the
getting-
fucking Titanic, motherfucker. But even that, you think of like he did movies. He did like Dolores Claiborne, like a weird.
He did
like-
Good Will Hunting.
He did Good Will Hunting,
Which is
he did,
weird.
He did fucking Midnight Run.
Yeah, which is awesome. Sounds
He's
like
done all these like movies that you're like, how the fuck did he do this? These fucking movies. I mean, and then okay, from a DC perspective, he did the theme song. He did the opening theme for fucking Batman the Animated Series. That was Danny Elfman.
He essentially invented the Batman thing.
He invented the Batman. When you think of Batman, you think of Danny Elfman too. And then he even did the theme song for The Flash when it was on Fox back in the day. He did the theme song. He did the theme song for that too. So he's got a good DC pedigree as well, but he's got this weird, quirky, but he can also be super serious at the same time. It's like I think in terms of well-roundedness, Hans Zimmer, yeah, he's epic scores, super epic. Danny Elfman can do epic, but he can do quirky as well. So when you think of well-roundedness, Danny Elfman is the man, and he's growing up. It was always like Pee-wee's Big Adventure is one of my favorite all-time scores. And he did that. It's like this movie's fucking cool. This music's even fucking better. You know, how do you do better than that? So, Danny Elfman.
I mean, when I think of both of these guys, because for a very long time, probably until I don't know, 2 years ago, Hans Zimmer was like, when your understudy does Pirates of the Caribbean, which is one of my favorite scores, your understudy, like your throwaway guy, like you give your bullshit to, and he fixes it, and then it becomes Pirates of the Caribbean's theme song. Hans Zimmer was like really up there. I mean, Gladiator soundtrack I own. Inception soundtrack is, I won't even get into that. That's like I wake up every morning to the song at the end of Inception as my alarm. Hans Zimmer's scores are very. I've had to think of a word to be driving. Just for
they're
the
distinctive.
Fact that
you know what's up. Yeah.
It's it's Hans Zimmer. It gets you up and gets you like, holy shit! You got to do something. Danny Elfman, his scores, he really understands macabre, I think, and very creepy sounding and gothic sounding and haunting melodies, and he gets in there. So I love both of those guys. But I'm going with a new guy who I think is gonna probably blow up soon. I don't know if he already he has an Academy Award already. Michael Giacchino, he's pretty much
from Lost.
He's J.J. Abrams, John Williams essentially. He does every J.J. Abrams incarnation.
Star Trek, everything.
Yeah, he did. Star Trek 2 was really, that soundtrack was really good.
It's a good,
really good soundtrack. Star Trek, but things that he does a lot of that people don't even know. he did the score for Up. And he did the score, he got the Academy Award for Up because the first 20 minutes of Up, he essentially is telling a story only through music.
And he made you fucking cry.
That's the first 10 minutes of Up. We talked about it earlier. If you have a heart in your body, if you're not a robot, that first 10 minutes of Up is going to either make you kill yourself or bawl like a baby.
Yeah.
It's the saddest opening.
It's fucked up.
It's I mean, he's right. It's fucked up.
Like, why am I crying for this?
Wait, this is a kids movie. I'm like, dude, I'm watching it, and I'm like, wait, this is for kids? I feel so bad. How are you? And there's like another 2 hours of the movie left. I'm like, where do you go from? It's funny because in the first 10 minutes of the original Star Trek, you're crying. In the first 10 minutes of Up, you're crying. It's both the same fucking composer.
Yeah.
It's the same guy. And then he's done Incredible soundtrack, which is amazing. Ratatouille, he did the book.
I didn't realize he had that much of a Pixar pedigree.
Oh yeah, I'm watching. You can always like these three guys. You can always tell who these three guys are when you hear them. It seems like I'm watching John Carter of Mars, which is a very bad movie, and
I thought it wasn't that bad.
I got to like.
I still haven't seen it, so I'm impartial. To
it's I think it didn't know what it wanted to be. I think that's the problem with it. But there's a part in there where Michael Giacchino always seems to love slow motion without sound. They do it a lot in Lost. They did it in Star Trek.
Star Trek. And
they did it in
old meteorite scene.
Yeah. And in John, I didn't know Giacchino did John Carter until there's a scene where John Carter's fighting all these monsters. They cut out the noise, and Michael Giacchino loves the pan flute, and you hear the pan flute or the piano, and you're like, oh shit, this is Michael Giacchino's score. Why is he?
That's exactly what I said.
I was like, why is he doing
Michael Giacchino's score?
What the fuck is he doing here? It caught me off guard because these guys, they all have like, just like John Williams, they all have a specific voice. A lot of composers kind of like, I can mix Howard Shore with James Newton Howard. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you have to go with distinctive sounds. I mean, all three of the people that we talked about have very fucking distinctive sounds.
Howard Shore has a lot of Academy Awards from Lord of the Rings, but if I told you Howard Shore did Lord of the Rings, 90% of people wouldn't even fucking know that.
I wouldn't remember it. It'd be like, oh yeah, he did do that, didn't he?
Yeah. And he has more Academy Awards than the guys we've mentioned combined.
It's like you think of like Alan Silvestri. Is like a guy who's done like he did like almost all the Friday the 13th movies, which I love. Yes. But I wouldn't say fucking Alan Silvestri. He's great.
He did that Avengers score, which I thought was pretty damn good. But I had really low expectations.
You told me that. I'm like, Alan Silvestri did that?
Yeah.
You're a fucking bullshitter. I didn't.
And I'm like, listen. I'm like, wow, this is pretty.
That's
good. I didn't
like that. The overture of it is like the do 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 do.
Yeah.
Like, really? That's him? All right.
Because if you think about superhero films, short of Batman and Superman, you don't really have iconic. I guess Danny Elfman did Spider-Man, which
Danny Elfman did Spider-Man and Batman. You just think of Batman.
Yeah. But he's more known for Batman than his Spider-Man. But
I mean, but you know, when you hear Batman score like Danny Elfman,
yeah,
right away off the top of your head, like Danny Elfman did that.
Hans Zimmer's very great. I give Zimmer credit because he can take something that somebody did and make a completely different sounding thing and then be epic in its own way, and it doesn't take away from, like, Danny Elfman's Batman score, I love it. Hans Zimmer's Batman score, I love it. There's no
two different Batman ideas though too at the same time. It's gothic versus driving.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer's Justin knows Hans Zimmer's Dark Knight Rises score. Holy shit!
Oh my! It's just one fucking note going.
I mean, that's what the thing about you think about the Joker's score for Dark Knight. It's just that
Simplistic.
guitar.
It's the razor, just a razor.
Yeah, it's a fucking razor going across your fucking ears.
And you completely get it. It makes complete sense. It's like the Joker's this escalation of insanity, and he just gets it in that one note. That keeps going
he does interesting things. I mean, that's what I like most about him. Is he, like Inception? He plays, and no one knew that the song,
backwards. I told my boss that he had no fucking idea.
Yeah, and when the slowing down scenes, the song's playing, it's slowed down, and then. I didn't
realize until you told me it.
Yeah, really?
It makes it way. It makes it way better.
I never thought about it until like you kind of.
If you listen to if you watch the credits at the end, they play the score and then they speed it back up and it goes right. Oh, no, they play the operatic song they wake up to and then they start slowing it down. It bleeds right into the score that you hear in the trailers.
It's incredible. It's
awesome.
Smart. It makes sense visually with your ears as well. And then you look at Dark Knight Rises where he's like, hey, let's get everyone to lend their voice in with the chat from around the world, and then he threw that in there, and then he was talking about Man of Steel, like things he was goofing around with that as well, and it's like, well, that's pretty cool that you're at that point where you can kind of experiment and do different things that are abnormal and that still work out freaking amazing, and just gets better and better and better. I mean, with Danny Elfman, I mean, when he first came, Batman '89, they had no idea. He didn't do anything except for pretty much Pee-wee. That's all he was kind of known for.
He did Beetlejuice and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. That's what he was known for.
And when they went into that office and he played that, dun, 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 it just
I was like, whoa,
killed.
Shit.
No one knew. Everyone's like, that's Batman's theme song. They didn't know that it was even really for Batman. But it just screamed, it's Batman's theme song.
It's fucking Batman theme song. And then they use it for the fucking TV show. And it's like, we got to use the same thing because this song is so awesome.
Matt, do you want to give out our information?
I'll try. I'll try my very best.
What's the address?
We are... Yeah.
Right to...
White Plains, New York.
We are Simplistic Reviews. You can find us at www.simplisticreviews.blogspot.com. We are at Facebook at facebook.com/Simplistic Reviews. We are also at Twitter. So Twitter, right?
Yes.
Twitter. Yeah. Twitter.
This thing called Twitter.
Sign. Yeah, the bird that has one wing.
Yeah.
At srblogspot.com. And then Pinterest. We have 5 followers on Pinterest, surprisingly enough.
I haven't even looked at it.
One being Nicole.
Oh, okay.
So we only really have 4 followers.
Okay, good. Because I have no idea how to get to the Pinterest. Where it is.
Pinterest. Go to Pinterest.com and if you're looking for look for Simplistic Reviews, you'll find our Pinterest thing. And then I guess what I mentioned at the end here. Also, another website, SlaughterFilm. I mentioned them in the last podcast, but they've actually put our reviews on their website.
Oh, awesome.
So you can find some of our websites on SlaughterFilm.com. They're really cool guys. They're from Pennsylvania. They concentrate mainly on horror movies, but we kind of got like a cool little thing with them too. So check them out too. Awesome. SlaughterFilm.com. They're really awesome guys. They do a podcast every week. They're actually coming up to their 52nd podcast, which means they've been doing their podcast for a year.
Awesome.
So check them out. They're cool guys.
Awesome.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, and one last thing. Probably the next time we do this podcast, our good friend Matthew Stewart will be married.
Yes.
I'll be married.
Congratulations.
Next Saturday is the wedding.
He'll be married, so congratulations to him. Congratulations to his better half, Nicole Schiavo, soon to be Nicole Stewart, which will be a great thing.
Weird.
It's very weird.
It's like Rod Stewart.
You're like a weird Australian man with hot pants.
Yeah, it's like almost like something like that. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Rod Stewart sounds weird.
Yes, he does. So for the
thank you guys.
No problem, man. No problem. So for Justin Polizzi and the soon-to-be Matthew Schiavo, I am DJ Valentine. Thanks for listening. He's marrying into her family.
I'm the man, damn it.
She wears the pants in this.
I know, lady.
Once you get married, if she gets kidnapped, you're gonna have to go after her. Just like
oh God, you're gonna be Liam.
It's gonna be like Mexico. It's gonna be like Man on Fire.
Yeah.
Where's my wife?
I'll be Denzel Stewart.
Thanks for listening to the Simplistic Reviews Podcast. Please keep making grown-up movies, Adam Sandler. I can't get enough. Oh crap. I forgot my voice isn't programmed to emote sarcasm. Sweet merciful Christ, don't make any more. I beg you. I'd rather watch a baby crucifixion than anything else that involves Kevin James. What the fuck happened to you, Chris Rock? You used to be beautiful.